And if you know how the Holy Spirit works in your life, and then you're going to see what God can do in your ministry, and even your personal life, and even in your church. You know, the church in Cambodia is growing because we want them to be a good example. You know, it is because we set an example to our people in all areas, not just in ministry, but also the way we handle our family, the way we handle the finances, even relationship. We show to them how to be an example as a leader. You know, when action are alignment with what we say, like walk the talk, we can inspire other people to follow and join with our vision. But when the leaders say one thing but do others, then we have a problem. What we're doing is we destroy the trust, we destroy confidence, we destroy loyalty of other people in our leadership and even in our ministry. The number one management principle in the world today is people do what they see. If you are a leader and they see what you're doing, and then people will follow. You know, I remember, like, we're talking, Pastor Rich, like, when we started church in Fairview, Pastor Rich is like, until 1 o'clock in the morning, Pastor Rich and Pastor Ning are doing follow-up. 1 o'clock in the morning, and if we are a worker during that time, you stay in the house 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the evening, I think we have a problem. So Pastor Rich set a standard, set an example for us, and then we do it, what he's doing. Number 2, we lead on purpose. Exodus chapter 9, verse 16, but I have raised you up at this very purpose, that I might show you my power, that my name be proclaimed in all the earth. As a leader, we make sure that we lead our people with purpose. That will inspire them to achieve and do great things for God. You know, there must be That must be our goal as a victory pastor and as a victory leaders here in Asia. We are not leader because of the name card or the title that we have on it, you know, or the position that we may have. It doesn't make us any leader at all. Unless we lead our people to their destiny and they were able to hit their purpose in their life, we are able to do this. If we are able to do this, then we are qualified to call to be a leader. You're not going to be a leader if your follower is not doing same thing as you're doing, or doing greater things what you did. You and I must be determined with a deep desire in our hearts to lead our people with excellence, whether that is in business or leadership or ministry. Leading them into their purpose will be possible if our relationship with our people will bear fruit of trust and security. Once we establish the trust, we can cast our vision, share our dreams, and we can be secure that they will follow because we know that they trust us. In the same way, they are secured whatever we want to bring them as is for them, and they will entrust us their plan and allow us to help them, knowing we won't lead them astray. Leading will be effective if trust and security is present. You know, if trust and security is present, then leading will be very effective. We develop leadership at all levels of organization by helping every leaders to see how grow their influence, to break every norms, you know, to drive the driven purpose, and to engage our people because we are accountable for them. We are accountable for them. We lead by purpose. You know, if you are a leader and you don't have a purpose, then you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem leading your people. And then your people will be scattered going different way. But you have a purpose. If you have one goal, if you have one target, say, I'm going to do this no matter what it costs. I'm going to hit that goal, and then you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Number 3, we lead through influence. 1 Samuel chapter 7, verse 8. So the children of Israel said to Samuel, do not cease to cry out to the Lord our God for us, for he may save us from the hand of the Philistine. You know, John Maxwell said in his book of leadership, said, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. Prophet Samuel is one of the influential men in Israel during his time. Now my question is, how did Samuel lead and gain such an influence from his people? You know, what made everyone listen to Prophet Samuel? What made everyone obey and follow when he speak? He gained such an influence to other people. Samuel had 3 indispensable qualities when it comes of influence. Number 1, Samuel had competence. God blessed Samuel with many gifts. You know, he heard from the Lord. He could see the future. He could see the unfold future. You know, he wisely knew. He wisely knew that what he do in time of crisis. You know, his ability to provide his ability provided one reason that everyone listened unto him. You know, as a leader, we should have a confidence as well. It's so important that we know what's going to happen. Number 2, character. Samuel had so much character. You know, that's why people are trusting. That's why people are following with him, because there is so much character in his life as a leader. Unlike Eli, Samuel excluded integrity and honesty, faced each other's area of his life. People entrusted him and knew that he had Israel's best interest in mind. They considered Samuel utterly trustworthy and depended upon to intercede for them with God. Samuel had so much character when it comes to serving the Lord. Number 3, connection. Samuel knew how to connect with people. He spoke their language, he expressed compassion for their predicament, and brought courage to pursue it. Now, I believe God's going to do something. I believe God's going to do something. I want to encourage you guys this morning. You know, this is happening once a year. You know, if God's going to speak to you this morning, I want you to step in on faith. I want you to step in on faith. My wife and I, we never even imagined that Cambodia, like Dr. Al said, Cambodia is one of the poorest nations in Cambodia. But once we step in, once we believe in, you have no idea what kind of people God can bring you. What kind of people that God's going to bring and make something, and you work together. You know, I just want to share this because I want to encourage you guys. In our church, we have Indonesian people now. We have 10 Indonesian people in our church that keep on coming every Sunday after Sunday. This is not really strong Christian, but they are more than these are the expats, but they are more than willing to join in our vision. And I believe, you know, I'm just talking. I hope, like we've been praying that this Indonesian couple will come. You know, we've been leading them, we've been training and lead them and make the relationship with them for almost 2 years. And we're just talking with them, and they said they want to start as well in Indonesian church, Victory Church Indonesia. So we believe that we're going to have a Victory Church Indonesia. Amen. And these people are doing something, you know. Most of the people that God bring us, especially in English service, we have 2 services, we have English and we have Cambodian service. God is bringing us so many professional people now. We have doctor in our English service. We have 9 engineers in our English service. We have 1 pilot in our English service. We have so many musicians. We have so many people that God is bringing. I said, Lord, where are these people coming? Because the Lord is saying, because you are obedient. Because you follow what I'm saying to you, and I'm going to bless you. Thank you.